Okay, if you need a little, we all need a little motivation, especially on a Monday morning. Let me hook you up here. We're talking about a new book, Success on Your Own Terms, providing advice on firing up your passion, igniting your career, creating an amazing life. Author James Rosseau joins us this morning to talk about it. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Just been able to chat for a few minutes. We're calling you an author, but that is one of several things you do.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about yourself real quick.
Sure. So I'm president of Business Solutions at Legal Shield. We're a company that provides access to the legal system, and what I love about that is I get a chance to not only help people have legal rights, but help associates come into our company and start a business for themselves. Love that. I also am obviously a new author. We published a book last June, and I still run a music company called Core Link Radio.
So you're doing all these things. The book was the latest thing you did because you said you were just taking notes from mentors, people who you'd worked with and gathered information from for your own reference. And
Absolutely.
And then you realized, man, I might have a book on my hand that could really help some other people.
Absolutely. And actually, I was taking notes about the conversations I've been having with mentees and things I was sharing with them. And I said, you know, there's a lot of commonality, a lot of themes developed. And then I add my life story to it to figure out those different obstacles and barriers and challenges I had and some of the things I had done to get through them. And I saw those themes develop into these 6 promises.
Okay. We're going to put some of those up on the screen right now so we can go through those.
Okay.
Some of the common ideas of embracing your passion, but then the obstacles you face. But let's start with these first few.
Sure.
Everyone's got a dream. Everyone's got something they wish they could do maybe if money wasn't an issue. Right?
Absolutely.
That's part of your passion.
Yeah, embrace your passion. And a lot of people feel like their passion and their day-to-day work have to be mutually exclusive. And that's not the case. You can pursue your passion every day. What I tell folks is kind of dial back to the early teen years, 12, 13, before you got to 18, 19 and thought you had to produce income. You don't have to let those things go. So it's practical to continue working a job until your passion income overtakes your regular income, but you can surely pursue your passion. And again, that's what I do every day at work, helping people join our company at Legal Shield as an example and find ways to earn new income, pursue their passion at the same time.
And like we were talking about, but it's going to be hard work, and you do need to keep that day job and keep the lights on while you work toward your dream.
Very practical to keep the day job and have that discipline.
Okay, what about progress versus perfection?
You know, perfection can be fleeting, right? And it's this whole imagery that's often created in media of what perfection looks like versus step-by-step progress. When you don't reach perfection, sometimes it totally deflates you, totally sets you back, as opposed to saying, you know, I moved from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. There's value in that, there's progress in that, there's sequence in that, and it kind of, that whole chapter and section outlines that you should celebrate those little steps along the way while continuing to pursue your passion.
When you know you are better than you were.
Absolutely.
Okay, and promote with purpose.
Yeah, so promoting with purpose is less about being slick and salesy, but more about thinking about what's your message when you meet someone who's aligned with your passion. So I talk a lot about finding what I call passion partners, or people who you want to incubate with and spend time with. But what's the message? When you meet them, you want to be able to tell your story, what you've done, and what you hope to do, and what you're going to do on the path to get there. So it's a slight promotion, but it's less salesy, if that makes sense.
And a lot of goal setting. Just
Absolutely.
Be intentional with what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a couple other points here, and I'm just going to, you can talk about all of them, but create your platform, put it into action, and then practice philanthropy.
Yeah, so I call it parlay your platform. So a lot of times people don't believe I don't have anything to celebrate until I've reached the top of the chart. And it's like, you know what, along the way you've gathered a network of folks, you've had different job experiences, life experiences. Those things create a base that you can grow from. So it's really, how do you parlay that base? Then I talk about putting it into all in action. So once you've taken those 4 promises into heart and you've thought about how to embrace your passion, how to progress versus perfect, and then how to parlay your platform, how do you create an action plan around all those things?
Yeah, and that's the most important part.
Oh, you have to put it into action, absolutely. Yeah. And then the last one is practice philanthropy. So how do you then give back? It's fully circular, right? What you put out, you get back in spades. And I found over my career, the more I give back, the more I actually receive.
And I know, James, you just said one of the real kicks for you right now that you have achieved so much is giving back and pouring back into others. Okay, where can we get the book?
Oh, you can get the book at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or your local bookstore.
Okay, and like you said, everyone's got a dream. Everyone is going to face obstacles on the way to that dream. Those are, but your particular story is your own. But this is a guidebook to kind of help you get through there.
Absolutely.
Right. James Rosseau, thank you so much. Success on your own terms.
Thanks for having me.
Your time.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.